I get here? Huh? Hello, everybody. We're back finally on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do the honors and introduce me back into the show, please?
Yeah, okay, so ladies, just and those in between, in case you have not noticed, look who's sitting right next to me again. It is Mr. Jae of DAY6. Woo! He's back. Yes, who's back? Back again.
Yeah.
Jae is back. That's pretty great, I guess, yeah.
I've been gone for a little bit, but we have been so fortunate to have had an amazing host, AleXa. AleXa, I knew you were the one.
No.
I knew you were the one the moment we finished our first episode. Diane, where's your mic? Where's your mic?
Diane, where's your mic?
You just don't have responsibilities anymore now that we have a co-host?
Who are you?
Okay, so anyway, I told Diane, I was like, as soon as the first episode was done, I was like, she's the one.
Thank you.
All right, so congratulations.
Thank you.
We are now
Thank you.
co-hosts on How Did I Get Here? So, you've been doing a great job, so lead us in.
Thank you. Okay, so, all right, let's take the reins. Okay. So, yes, welcome back to How Did I Get Here, where we live our best lives on the internet and come out on the other side knowing more but, not feeling that much smarter. We are your hosts, and you are very welcome for that.
Yes. So what's the topic?
What's the topic today? The topic is why is not sleeping so detrimental?
Why is not sleeping so detrimental?
Yeah, why do you think it's so detrimental?
That's so self-explanatory. If you don't sleep, you go crazy. I mean, okay. So your sleeping schedule is pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Why? Okay.
What made you into the human being you are today?
That's a really good question, actually.
Yes.
I want to blame high school activities.
High school activities?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, because I feel like everybody, when they're in high school, they don't sleep, they can rule the world, but then you hit college and it's like, what have I done to myself? You get that? Or
No.
is that okay? No, it's just
I don't
me.
get. Wait,
All right.
wait, no. Explain that. Wait,
So
explain
when,
that. Yeah.
when I was in high school, I had show choir every morning at 6. And
Yes.
sometimes I would get home late from work or I would be out with friends or something. And so I would get home late, but I had to be at show choir every morning at 6. So some nights I just wouldn't sleep.
6 a.m.
Yeah.
Show choir?
Yeah, it was before because we didn't do it after school unless we were prepping for competition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that kind of developed bad sleeping habits already. And then I went to college and then later rehearsals and then more working. And then you stay with your friends more because there's more freedom in college.
True.
And then,
True.
Yeah, now I don't know what schedules are. So I don't know when I need to be asleep or awake.
First and foremost, are we under the consensus that college ruins your life?
No, education is so important. Get education, go to college, get a degree.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know how believable that was, but
I don't have my degree, but you should get yours.
yeah, I don't have my degree either, but you should definitely
Yeah,
get
I know
yours.
you don't have your degree, so.
Guess who else doesn't have a degree? What's his face? Yeah, Bill Gates.
okay.
No, someone said this. I didn't go to Harvard, but the people who work for me did. Elon Musk,
Elon Musk?
baby. Elon Musk at DAY Studios and stuff. No, because it's so interesting because sleep for me in high school was so different from college because in college I had so much freedom, but then in high school I had no freedom. My mom was breathing down my neck. You know what it was? You know what it was though? My
What?
parents were they wanted so much control that they would randomly just drive by my apartment in college and they'd be like, I see you. And then they just go.
What?
And I'd be like,
Hold up. Did your parents,
what?
did your folks ever have a tracking app on your phone?
What?
Oh.
You had a tracking app on your phone?
Okay, so my parents put a tracking app on my phone and my brother's phone because they were so concerned with where we were going. And I'm like, Mom, I go to work, I come home, I go to school, and that is it. But they had a tracking app on my phone, so I disabled it.
Wait, did you live in a dormitory, an apartment, or did you stay at
No,
home?
when I was in college, they didn't have it. When I was in high school?
Yeah.
When I was in high school, they had a tracking app on me.
Oh, Mom and Dad, you messed up. You should have kept it on for college.
I didn't do anything in college, but it's just
don't lie to me.
they were so worried about my well-being.
Oh, were you
yeah.
the type to go out and socialize and?
That's the thing. My friends typically just came over. My high school group of friends, we were all anime nerds. So
Oh.
we'd go to each other's
Okay.
houses and work on cosplay and stuff.
Oh, you were a cosplayer?
I've known you for how long and you didn't know this about me?
I don't know a lot of things about you, man.
Fake friends.
All I know is you
Fake
send
friends.
yeet a lot in text messages that I never reply to.
Yeah.
Why do you think I don't reply? Because I never reply because all you say is yeet. What am I supposed to say to that? Yeet back?
Yes. You just yeet back.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about the cosplay.
Okay.
That's dope. Wait, what is that? What's the cosplay?
Wait, hold on.
No, I know what it is, but like, what did you do with your friends? And you like make costumes and go to conventions?
Yeah, we would just watch movies together. We would watch different animes together. We would work on the cosplays together. Yeah, like I wasn't like the go out to club kind of person ever. I never had like parties. I was never invited to parties in high school. So
Oh, damn.
I was just a nerd in high school. And
What
so
about
were my
college?
friends. College? I mean, I was in theater. I was a theater major in college, and you know the niche about theater majors in either high
What's the
school or
niche?
in college, that they're crazy.
They're crazy?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure any theater major watching this could agree. You've probably heard that theater kids are the crazy ones, which is sometimes correct, sometimes not correct. But
What's the case with you?
with me, I don't know, I was like in between.
Okay,
I
that
was
makes
very in
sense.
between. It just depended on the crowds I was rolling with. But
Yeah. You seem very in the middle for everything.
yeah. So, why is not sleeping so detrimental?
We didn't talk anything about that subject.
Well, now we're getting there because you took us down a rabbit trail.
Okay.
So, what happens when you don't sleep? Oh, that's a YouTube video. YouTube video? Yes, no, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Okay, sure.
Be
Like-
right back.
Oh,
Wow,
that
informative
was
video.
Informative.
If you don't sleep enough, you get cancer. That's pretty much what that's saying.
I mean, in a blunt way, yeah.
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 So much that the World Health Organization has announced that any jobs that deprive sleep from you are considered what?
Something carcinogen.
I don't remember it either.
Something carcinogen.
Something carcinogen,
Yes.
and that's bad. So
And that's bad. Yes.
that's bad. That's
Quotes from Jae.
What else did we learn?
It can specifically affect hold up, wait, there were 3 types of cancer that were brought on. It was like breast cancer, cancer of the bowels, and then did it say
Prostate cancer.
prostate cancer? Yeah. Those 3 are like the most common ones from lack of sleep. I feel like whenever people ask you, did you sleep? If you say yeah, for me, it just means I laid down and I stared at the ceiling and I was like calm. It doesn't mean I slept.
Dude, are you not whoa? Are you not able to sleep? Are you not able to sleep?
Nowadays, no.
Is it because you're anxious?
Probably.
Dude, I'm telling you, I started taking my meds and
Squad.
I sleep good now.
Really?
Yeah, I sleep pretty good. I have a lot of dreams, but I sleep good. I think it's anxiety.
Interesting.
You're always afraid of tomorrow that you never live today. Quote that.
Snaps for
beautiful.
Jay. Snaps for Jay. Slam poetry.
Where's this from? Where's Snaps
Stealing.
for? Isn't this from Legally Blonde? Where they picked it out of a cup and they were like, Snaps for?
I mean, typically this is
Rachel.
done in poetry circles. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, okay, so why lack of sleep is a productivity nightmare. The National Sleep Foundation, NSF, says we're 12% more likely to die prematurely if we don't get the recommended 7 to 9 hours a night.
That totally makes sense though, because in the last video, they were talking about how not getting the proper amount of sleep gets rid of 70% of your immunity cells to cancer, right? So I guess that would abide to that rule too.
Did you know though that there was a recent study done? I don't know where I read it, but there is like apparently some humans have evolved to need less sleep to function.
No
Like some
way.
people can get like 5 hours and be fine, whereas normal human beings that can sleep just fine need the full 8.
I want my children to be able to sleep 4 hours. How do we continue this evolution cycle?
I don't know. Let
I
me
think you want your kids to sleep longer so they leave you alone.
probably.
Oh, it's true. Actually, no, that's true. Yeah, you know what I've been thinking recently? You know how they
What you been
say your
thinking
kids are either the same or worse than you? I'm
Allergic to everything. You've got anxiety disorder.
You just have to date a wall.
There you go.
let me just make
wall of
babies
a
with the
woman.
wall.
So, why lack of sleep is a productivity nightmare. Staying up late to work may feel productive, but is it? When was this written? 2017? Okay, 3 years ago. Let's see. So it says, when you don't get enough sleep, you have trouble concentrating, working, making decisions, remembering things, and being our best selves. We get crabby, tetchy. Tetchy? What does tetchy
I'm just gonna assume that means like irritated, yeah.
Oh, okay. And unpleasant to be around. But the problem is more serious than being in a bad mood. As I previously said, the NSF, National Sleep Foundation,
There's a National Sleep Foundation. You guys are tripping. What?
National Sleep Foundation.
That can't be real. For what?
For sleep. National Sleep Foundation.
Oh my goodness.
Sleep.
You guys must have the best work hours. Okay, talk about it.
I mean, it says we're 12% more likely to die prematurely if we don't get the recommended 7 to 9 hours a night. I've always heard 8, so 7 to 9 is the range. Interesting.
Okay, I thought it was 7. Go ahead.
You thought it was 7?
I thought it was 7.
Oh, it was 8. So the dangers of lack of sleep are, ironically enough, to keep you awake at night. Lack of sleep can also cost companies real money. A 2016 study by the Rand Corporation found that because of sleep deprivation, the U.S. sustains economic losses of up to $411 billion a year, or 1.2 million working days.
Interesting.
Oof. Nearly 3 times the 138 billion Japan loses.
Like in contrast.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Harvard reports showed that the effects of lack of sleep include reduced efficiency and productivity, more errors, and accidents. These consequences can be even deadly. True. The Harvard report noted that preventable medical errors, many of which are the result of physicians and surgeons not getting enough sleep, cause more than 1 million injuries between 50,000 and 100,000 deaths a year.
Okay, physicians and surgeons, sir, you are detrimental to the survival of the human race. Y'all need to be getting your 9 hours.
But the thing is, sometimes surgeries go for like days.
24 hours, yeah, like
so
48
the doctors have to
hours.
stay awake this whole time.
Oh, how do you guys do it, man? How do we get them enough sleep? They need to get sleep.
I don't know, because like, I don't know. It's just, how do you do surgeries for like 48 hours and like not lose your mind?
I know, right? That must be why they have what is it called?
The
company. I mean the NGO.
NGO?
The
NSF? National Sleep Foundation?
Yeah, the National Sleep Foundation should be fighting for the rights of these kinds of people who need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense now. Totally makes sense. Okay.
Because I mean, there's probably some like law and like medical things required. But I've always wondered with these really long surgeries, why don't they have like a second team to come in after a certain amount of time?
Wouldn't it take like too long to brief them in the middle of like?
Yeah, true, exactly. See, that's why.
In the middle of it. Actually, I feel like there could be a system where they could learn it, but like when you're a doctor, when you start from the beginning, like I don't know anything about science or medical science, but like I would assume that you would have to know what has been done from like beginning to end,
right?
To like correctly do it.
Happens to be listening.
Yeah.
Yes, if any medical experts are out there, please debrief us in the comments because we don't know anything.
We literally don't know anything.
We don't know a thing.
We don't sleep either, so that helps.
Exactly. 4 sleep hacks for better rest. Yes, to try to keep your routine as regular as you can.
These never work. I have no faith in these. Okay, let's go.
There's no regular schedules. It says like a consistent sleeping routine allows our bodies to use their natural cycles most efficiently. Given our busy schedules, it may not be possible to have a set bedtime every night, but small things.
Are you okay? You sound so salty right now. How much sleep have you been getting?
I mean, on average, I've been falling asleep past like 5 a.m. every day. And like, then I'll wake up at like 7 and then 9. But when I say wake up, I mean like I just start feeling more awake than I was because I wasn't really asleep. I was more or less just lying down.
Are you like insomniac right now?
Yeah.
Wait, why? It's not because of work.
No,
Yeah, you
not
get
at
back
all.
from work at like what? 9, 10?
Typically, unless it's like practice for like music video and stuff. But the thing is like I've always dealt with really weird insomnia, especially during the summer. Summer and winter, it's like super like shime for me.
Why? You think it's an emotional thing?
Maybe.
Do you not have blinds in your house?
I do. My room, I black that out.
Oh,
Like,
me
I like
too.
darkness. Because like 연습 studios are always like underground, no windows.
Oh, true.
Like the only time I actually ever like sleep, deep sleep is like after a shoot or like after a long practice and I have a day off. Like that's it. Like after,
when you're like drained.
yeah, like after
completely.
music videos, like if it's like 36, 48 hour filming, like if I go home, I sleep the entirety of the next day.
Dude, I can't imagine doing that by myself though. Like,
Because
teams, you get a
and
break.
y'all don't have to dance either, so y'all just get to play your guitar, get your solo shots, stand
Whoa,
in water. Yeah.
whoa. Okay, we go all out with the energy, but I feel you. Your dance moves are kind of crazy. I feel you, but doing it by yourself, like how does that shoot work?
I don't get to rest. That's the thing. 'Cause I have friends that are in groups and they tell me like, they'll like have, sometimes 5 hours of rest in between when they're like needed to shoot. But me, specifically when I was filming for Do or Die, the only resting time I had when I was sitting down and getting my makeup fixed, but I never slept. And that was like 30 plus hours that day.
You have to dance the whole time.
Yeah, there was no because we shot the acting scenes on a different day.
Yeah.
And that itself also took about 24 plus hours. So.
What happens to your knees then? Your knees are weak, no?
They hurt, but you deal with it.
Wow.
Yeah, because when you're running on adrenaline, you don't feel anything. It's the next day when you're like, wow, how did all these bruises get here? And it's like, ow, when did that happen?
You're running on adrenaline for now.
Yeah. I mean, when I performed in Singapore, my pants, they had zippers on the knees. They cut my knees open, and I had no idea until I was going backstage. And I was like, oh, my knees are gushing blood. That's nice.
That happens to me all the time. I'm playing guitar. Yeah.
Hey.
Wait, that was
I was just pointing at you.
Can we just not make it awkward and
Okay.
So, no, that happens to me all the time too because I'm playing guitar and sometimes like my pick will like fall out of my hand and I don't have time to pick up another one. So I'll just be doing this with my fingers. And then like at the end of the show, I realized that my whole hand is red and then that's just red on my like strings and stuff and I never realized it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna move on to the question portion. And Jan Chima asks, do you eat what you like first or save it for the last part? Huh.
I think it depends on what I'm eating. I mean, typically, I just like food in general, so I typically like everything I'm eating. But like, if it was like a home cooked meal, like my mom made, for example, we would have like, I don't know, like salmon, some kind of potato, some kind of greens, and then like, she made this like pasta, but like with pesto. I'm not a really big pesto person, so I would try to eat that first, just so it's like I can just enjoy the rest. But like if it's burgers and fries, I just go back and forth between both. Like
Systematic. I agree with that.
What about you?
I was thinking more like when we were younger, our parents would make us mac and cheese and there'd all be broccoli in it.
Never had mac and cheese. I'm
What's
lactose
wrong with
intolerant.
you?
I'm lactose intolerant.
I'm lactose intolerant too.
Yeah, but I don't hate myself that much. So.
You haven't lived the true American dream.
Nah.
But mac and cheese and broccoli, I think all the kids always try to eat the broccoli first because it tastes bad. And then we go to the mac and cheese. You like broccoli?
I love vegetables.
You have problems. Okay.
I'm healthy.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
On the inside, I'm healthy.
No, I wish I was able to eat like that though. I can't. I really can't.
I forgot, you're a picky eater.
I'm not picky, but I just don't like greens. But I'll eat it.
So you're still a 12-year-old boy. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I was just talking about that on Twitter actually.
Oh, really?
I stopped aging mentally at 17.
I mean, Diane's like, she agrees at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with that.
There we go.
Question number 2.
Yeah, okay. Jay, what is your favorite subject in school? From @Riska on Twitter.
What's my favorite subject in school? I like PE.
You?
What's your favorite subject?
You?
I'm athletic.
Do you have asthma? You look
I
like
did.
you have asthma.
I did.
You did?
When I was younger, but it's gone now. But yeah, I'm athletic. I'm like athletic. No one believes me?
No.
Okay, somebody cut the badminton clips in.
Oh, I was gonna say, because that's something that badminton.
Somebody
I know.
cut the badminton clips in.
After
please.
church, you would go do badminton with people, and I was like, badminton? Why? Okay.
Dude.
But.
All right, okay, guys. I was on a program called 예체능. And that's like a sports program where like celebrities will go out and play sports with professionals.
Right.
Dude, I came in second place in that tournament with Kun.
Really?
Yeah, with Nikun Hyung. So, and we were the only team without a professional. Like, we're actually pretty decent at the game.
Okay, my mind is kind of blown right now because I do not pick you
really
as
wanna
the
show you
athletic
this video.
person.
What do you like?
Me? I liked science.
No, you like band. You
My
feel
mom
like
was, but I wasn't.
You feel like a flute, like
I wanted to be
second chair.
I wanted to be in band and play the flute, but my mom said no. She should maybe do cheerleading,
Oh.
and that's how we are where we are.
No, that's actually the move though. Like if my kids ever said they wanted to be in band, I'd be like, hell no, you are doing a sport, you know?
You are doing a sport.
It's like more socially like
But then my brother got to be in band, and he was first chair oboe.
is he still doing music?
Kind of, sorta. So he does stuff on SoundCloud.
Oh, interesting. Is that like his main
No, my brother's a gamer at heart first.
so he's a streamer?
No.
He's just a gamer.
Yeah.
Professional?
No. I mean, you met him.
Just
But
games.
yeah, just games.
Oh yeah, your brother was cool. I liked him. Does he play Valorant?
I'll ask him.
Okay. Anyway. All right. I think that's it for the questions.
Yeah.
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 So your favorite subject was?
Science.
Why? What science?
For me specifically, it was like either biology or physiology. I like learning about the human body. Like,
Isn't that health? That class was called health in high school.
I mean, for me, it was AP biology, AP physiology.
Oh, we didn't have AP physiology. We had AP chem.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't do chem.
Oh, interesting.
Learning about all the tendons and the ligaments and all the bones and the muscles and the functions and all that fun stuff.
Is it true if I punch someone in the throat, they die?
I mean, I don't think you're strong enough to kill someone.
But,
But-
let's say I was.
Probably yes. Depending on if you punch up hard enough, it like dislodges like the axis or what are the two bones at the top of the spine? The axis and the atlas?
The spine, on top of the spine?
Yeah, it's the axis and the atlas. One of them sits at the base of the skull, one of them's on the top of the spine. But like, I mean, if you do anything to damage like the spinal cord, so I mean, if you and it just goes and then maybe.
That made absolutely no sense. That was just a lot of sounds.
Yes, I believe it's possible, but
Okay.
I'm not a medical professional. Consult those, please, not me.
So technically what you're saying is anyone is ever in a SOS situation.
Go for the neck.
Next slice.
Yes.
Next slice.
Next slice.
Shout out to Henry.
Go for the jugular.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, that wraps it up for the questions. Yeah, so this has been our first episode together.
As official co-host.
Yeah, I like this a lot. It used to be so bland and boring when Diane would never converse with me.
Why are you so mean to Diane?
And just like,
I appreciate Diane. Diane appreciation. Drop a comment below. Diane appreciation.
whatever.
Disrespect. Disrespect.
Yo, but like, it's so cool now that I have someone to like bounce ideas off of. And then like, we can like talk about stuff and someone responds to me. Did I mention someone responding to me being really cool?
I mean, Diane responded to me with things.
Yeah.
So
There's countless episodes where
I was gonna say I studied y'all's podcast before I got brought on.
Studied our podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
To see how like things work in the flow of things.
So anyway, if you guys want to follow us, send your
Mouth
questions
is on
to
the mic.
hashtag HDIGH and let us know what should be our next big question to react to or search.
Yeah.
You can send us the questions at IG and Twitter at the Dive Studios, youtube.com/Dive Studios, youtube.com/DIVE pods.
Dive pods, which is where the full episodes go.
Oh, I'm new to that one.
Oh my gosh.
And we have a TikTok now?
Yeah. The Dive Studios.
Yes. Subscribe and review the podcast, please, please, please.
Welcome your boy Jay back.
Yay! We're gonna do a lot of host things together.
Yay. Woo.
So great.
So great.
Great episodes.
Yes.
Much sarcasm in the future.
Yes.
Yes. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you enjoy that content? If you did, there is more. Please download the full podcast on Spotify as well as Apple Podcasts. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Dive Studios. Don't forget to turn notifications on to hear and see all your favorite clips as fast as possible.